Hi, I'm Chris from GoMortgage and I am a mortgage and protection broker. In this video, we are going to discuss what the mortgage process looks like from start to finish, busting a few myths and basically going through a few facts and getting you prepared for your mortgage journey. First thing, when a client is getting in contact with GoMortgage, we will have a chat, discuss what they're looking to do, and get some basic information so that first of all we can get you onto our mortgage portal. We have clients that are all over the country, so using the mortgage portal is accessible for everybody, but we also have clients that do come into the office, do prefer to do things via email or WhatsApp or phone, but in an ideal world we will get people onto our mortgage portal where we can request all their personal information. We will send them a shopping list of all the documents that we require. Typically, the type of documents that we are going to require from a client when we're looking at a mortgage application is the following. So we want proof of ID, so passport or driving license. We're going to ask for proof of address, so a utility bill dated in the last 3 months, or maybe a bank statement. Proof of income, so if a client is employed, that is typically going to be the last 3 months pay slips. We might even ask for a P60. If somebody's not been in their job for 3 months yet, we could ask for a contract of employment or even a job offer letter. If a client is self-employed, then we are going to usually ask for the latest 2 years tax year overviews and tax calcs, also known as your SA302s. If the self-employed person has a limited company, we are going to request the limited company accounts as well, and the latest 3 months business bank statements. Following on from that, for all applicants, we're going to ask for your last 3 months personal bank statements so that we can see your income expenditure, make sure there's nothing on the bank statements that might be an issue for the lender, things that might have been undisclosed on the fact find. We're going to ask for proof of deposit, so a bank statement or a savings account showing your deposit in your account being built up for at least 3 months. We are also going to ask for a credit file. In regards to the credit file, most people will have access to probably a free credit app that they use. We ask for a specific one from a company called Check My File. The reason that we use Check My File is simply because it is a multi-agency report. It's the most comprehensive that is on the market, and it's looking at all 3 major credit agencies that are used in the UK. Lenders nowadays are not just looking at one agency, they're looking at a mixture of the 3 that we're going to talk about. So the 3 that is on the report is Equifax, Experian and TransUnion. If you're using maybe ClearScore or Credit Karma, they're just looking at one of the agencies. So you're getting a snapshot of your credit file. We need to see everything. If there's any issues, we will see it if we're looking at all 3 agencies, and we can then potentially rectify issues that are on there, or just be fully aware of everything going into the application. As far as documents are concerned, that's pretty much everything that we're going to ask for up front. The other thing that when you get the portal link, we will ask you to complete what's called a fact find, which is us gathering all your personal information, things like your personal information, your address history, your employment history, if you've got any dependents, so that we're fully aware of all the information about you, so we can then go and look and speak to lenders and get you a decision in principle, which is the ultimate aim to get to. Is once you've got your decision in principle, then you're in a position where you can go and start looking at properties. If you find a property that you like, you can put offers forward knowing that you're good to go to full application with your mortgage. So once we've got all your information, we've got your documents, we will go through everything. We will, as I say, check the affordability, get you a decision in principle. Once we've done that, we're going to have a chat with you, explain what the maximum affordable loan is. We're going to send you an illustration to give you an idea of what that means monthly, so what you can look to be paying back monthly for your monthly payments. And then basically answer any questions that you've got about the process. We'll explain sort of timescales, how long things are going to take from here on out. Once an application has been submitted, how long it's going to take to go to offer. Then from a conveyancing point of view, how long the legal side of the process is going to take. During the process, we're also going to do things like a protection review. So as far as the mortgage is concerned, the only thing that is stipulated in the mortgage offer that you have to have is buildings insurance, but it's equally important to make sure that, God forbid something happens, you've got protection in place to make sure that you can stay in the property, carry on paying your mortgage and your bills, and ultimately not get repossessed. At GoMortgage, we have a team of people who are on hand at all times to help out throughout the application. So it's not just me that you're speaking to. We have a team that looks after clients pre-offer. So from initial inquiry all the way up to getting that mortgage offer, they are on hand, whether it's liaising with the mortgage lender, the solicitor, or yourselves. We liaise via the portal, over email, on the phone. We've now introduced WhatsApp, so we will set up a WhatsApp group with all applicants, the admin team, myself, so that we've got clear communication route. Obviously, a lot of time people struggle getting on the phone or on emails, but they might be able to drop us a quick WhatsApp. So we communicate really quickly throughout all channels, which is really, really important. Also, once the mortgage is offered, we have a separate team that liaises with the estate agent and the solicitors, making sure that it's as seamless completing the mortgage as it is actually getting the mortgage offer. At times during the process, things tend to slow down when it gets to the solicitor stage because things do tend to drag a little bit. However, obviously, we've got a team that is constantly chasing, making sure things are progressing and moving forward, and just on hand to just ease that stress of making sure it's getting completed on time. If you're starting your mortgage journey and you don't have a clue where to start, drop us a message. We are on all social media channels. You can drop us a message through here. Feel free to get in touch and we'll happily help you with your mortgage journey and just start making things a lot easier for you. If you haven't done so already, please drop us a follow, subscribe, and get notified when our next video comes out. See you later.